Ooh. Hello, wonderful people. Hello. And welcome to Angel of Light Tarot with your girl, High Priestess 1218. Thank you for choosing Angel of Light Tarot as your spiritual channel, where spirit run high and souls are awakening. Feel free to like, share, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell for more notification when I post. Any other information that you may need will be in the description box below. Okay, so this is an energy read. All right. Hold on, y'all. I just called it's 4. I just called 444. Give me a second. I know these niggas did not lock me out. It's hotter than a motherfucker. All right, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. I'm sorry. Yeah, I called that 444, so I just had to grab my book real quick, my angel number book. So we gonna see what that 444 is about before I even get into this energy. Okay, so 444 is, can you see that? Protective magic. Your prayers are heard. All right. It says the number is assuring you that you are being heard. Your angels are guiding you, surrounding you, and answering your prayers for protection. It may be a time of struggle, but you are being led into the light by your guidance. Take a moment to thank your angels for their protection, presence in your life. Presence in your life. 303 was on the clock. Let's see what that 303 got to say. 303 is be peace. Set your mind right. Your mindset is on the utmost important right now. Your angels empower you to get on a frequency of peace and tranquility. You are allowed to remove yourself from the presence of people or situations that detract from this. Repeat this mantra. I am peace. Today, take time for you. So you are protected and you are at peace. So there's nothing for you to worry about, nothing for you to stress about, nothing for you to hide about. None of that. All right. So this is a energy reading. So ancestors and spirit guides, I ask that you come in and protect my energy. Thank you for your protection. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your light. Thank you for your salvation. Oh. All right. So this is an energy read. So I don't even. Okay. You know what? Since this is an energy reading, I'm gonna start off with work your light. I'm gonna start off with this work your light. All right, here we go. Let's work our light, baby. All right, answers in the spirit guides. What do we have? Hold on, let me fix them. Hold on, y'all. Let me fix them. Cause I ain't. Hey, this ain't one of them. You feel me? All right. All right. All right, answers of the spirit God. This is this energy reading. Answers of the spirit God. What do we have for the collective energy reading? Collective energy reading. Starting off with the work your light, mind, body, and spirit. What do we have? It need to hurry up and rain too so it can cool down. All right, answers of the spirit God. Archangels, Orishas, ancestors, the whole holy squad come through. All right, mind, body, and spirit. Energy read, collective. Okay, dance with life. Do something to change your energy. So, like I said, be at peace. That 303, be at peace. So, dance with the universe. So, do something to change your energy. What I normally do to change my energy is listen to music. But then when you're listening to music, you have to be mindful on what type of music that you're listening to. Mind, body, and spirit, and something in spirit, God, collective reading. Okay, it's a mirror. Who or what is triggering you? So who or what is triggering you? What is you looking at? What is you mirroring? What is it that you need to change? And let me tell you about this mirror here. What are you mirroring? Let me tell you. I used to, when I was younger, I used to look in the mirror. Not just look in the mirror. I think I gave this message one time before, maybe probably 2 years back, because I've been doing this 3 years now. So 2 years back. Mirror is like, what do you see in you that you need to change? Not the outer appearance, like looking deep within. What is it about you that you need to change? What triggering you? Sometimes it could be your own insecurities. Okay. I ain't gonna even try to pronounce that word, but here you go. Badisa, something like that. But anyway, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So some of y'all is not only on one mission, you have a double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. That means you is receiving insight and you have to deliver the insight. Yeah, it's like, because there's a lot of people feeling left out spiritually. And it's time for you to help. You are the wounded warrior. It says, have you answered your deepest calling? So it's like you showing half of yourself. You're not even showing your whole self. It's like you're hiding. So why are you hiding? This that shy shit I don't like. Come off of behind that sword. Um, okay, that one, and let me get this ISIS step. All right, ancestors and spirit God. mind, body, and spirit. 3 cards from the Isis Oracle.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ancestors and spirit guide, got my energy. Okay, give me 3 cards, mind, body, and spirit. 3 cards, mind, body, and spirit. 3 cards, mind, body, and spirit. It's about to 3 cards, mind, body, and spirit for the collective. All right. 3 cards, mind, body, and spirit for the collective. 3 cards, mind, body, and spirit. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, we have Goddess of 1,000 Names, Isis, endless emanation of the princess. So somebody, yeah. You can't kill a high priestess. Because the thing about a high priestess, she gonna continue to flourish. 1111 was on the clock. So it's like she gonna continue to rise. 10,000 names. Okay, and it's a Lady of the Star, priestess of Saris. Look at that. I told you, you cannot, I told you, priestess. You cannot, like I said, you cannot kill a priestess. You cannot kill a priestess. All right, what did it say at the bottom? Okay. One more, my body and spirit for the collective. My body and spirit for the collective. Okay, key of life. It says spinning the ankh, the key of life. It's something about a woman's womb. It's something about a woman's womb. It's a highest priestess. Look at me. I'm on it. It's a highest priestess. Mystery revealed in the eyes of Isis. Yeah. He ran on his ass. Yes. So I told you she's okay. Okay. That's the energy. Yeah. You can't kill a priestess. You can't kill a high priestess. This high priestess also is an empress. Because when I think about it, let me tell y'all something what I thought about with this Isis situation. I was really thinking, right? Because it said she's a goddess of 10,000 names, right? So let me put this out here. Let me give me some water. Hold on. So 13:33 on the clock. So let me put this out here. She is a goddess of 10,000 names, right? And then she's supposed to be the wife of, help me if I'm wrong, the wife of I know I'm fucking up his name. Aries, yeah. So, which is the Lord of the dead underworld, right? 14:14 on the clock. So, Isis also is Lilith. So, because she has 10,000 names, she was also Lilith. Help me if I'm wrong. I'm just saying I'm just putting that out there like that. That's just how I see. I'm like 10,000 names, and I started thinking about, she was married to the, her husband was the Lord of the underworld. Okay, and then Lilith. So she was also Lilith. Lady of the Stars, Priestess or Sirius. I'm still learning this Egyptian stuff, so I ain't gonna lie, cause I do begin whole what it is, Osiris and Sirius messed up. It's okay, but anywho, I ain't gonna drag that. But I was just thinking about that, like, wow. You know what I'm saying? The key of life. You know what I'm saying? She just reappeared. So I'm starting to think that, well, the key of life. The key of life, the Ankh. Spending the Ankh, the key of life. So the key of life is the Ankh. The Ankh is the reproductive system. I'm hearing matter and something else. But yeah. All right, ancestors in spirit. I don't know what's going on, so but yeah. Energy read. This is an energy read. I'm sorry, I did just get stuck on it because I was kind of like, yeah. Because if she a goddess of 10,000 names, she was also Lilith. She was also Mary. Hmm. All right, ancestors in spirit, God, just a little that back there, you know, I had to pull that little out. Okay, so ancestors in spirit, God's collective reading. What's the energy? Because you just came in and peeked. And it's raining. It feels good too. That little rain feels good. Okay, ancestors in spirit, God, what's the energy? What's the energy for the collective? So so what I'm getting for this, y'all, or goddesses of 1,000 names, whoever you are, if you have this insight, this foresight, your intuition, you have that, you are Isis. I don't know if she could come back as more than one person, but yeah, priorities too is priorities balancing out. Okay, somebody's definitely balancing out their priority, energy reading, ancestors and spirit guide for the collective, energy reading to Pentacles. Okay, so somebody else, things are balancing out. Somebody definitely in this hangman position because they did not want to surrender. Yeah, because they perspective were clouded. What else? Collective reading, ancestors and spirit God with the priority and the hangman. And master of lightning. So somebody definitely taking leadership. Somebody definitely balancing things out. They taking leadership because somebody was refusing to surrender. And now they in the handman position trying to be enlightened because they've been silenced. So now they got to trace their steps with the 9 of Wands. Now they feeling wounded, betrayed, and let down. Now so this is for collective reading. What's the energy? What's the energy? Ace of lightnings in reverse. Somebody, whoever this person was that didn't want to surrender, that was in his hangman position. They wasn't inspired. They wasn't enlightened. The Ace of Wands, they had no spiritual communication, none whatsoever. So this person definitely wasn't a empress. I don't know who the hell this was. Yep, ambitions is at the bottom of the deck. Somebody wanted to play in somebody's mind space and somebody's thought process. I know, right? It cools you down real quick. Yeah, because they was unlearned. They was some unlearned ass hyphens, spiritualists. Yeah, because they were definitely thinking they was stomping with the big dogs. That's why they was re-silenced. They definitely, what this is, the 3 of, well, yeah, they was coming in with bullshit. The journey. They was taking the journey, but they were unlearned. Told you, they didn't have no skill development. No skill development. No skill development. It's like they didn't even decide to read a book on it or whatever this is. Collective reading. Collective reading. They was definitely unlearned. Whoever this hierophant was, they was definitely unlearned when it came to a love situation. Whoever this spiritualist was, they didn't have no insight when it came to this lover. No insight, none whatsoever, in their legacy. They foundation. Because of the choices that they wanted to put in this way, the choices they made, yeah, out of curiosity. And now things is getting balanced. And what they say? In the community. All right, ancestors and spirit guide, collective reading, energy read. Yeah. They would get 50 at all. Now they having this upheaval going through a tower moment. The foundation is crumbling. Shit being exposed. Their ego being goddamn destroyed. Their pride is being destroyed. Yeah, they ain't gonna have no type of victory or success in no type of form or fashion. They will not be emotionally stable. As soon as somebody walk away and they trying to seek the truth, they could be trying to go to church. They could be trying to get enlightened on what the fuck is going on. Sits and raindrops when it comes to a childhood dream, childhood love, making memories. Yeah, when it came to somebody's fulfillment. Energy read for the collective ancestors and spirit guides. High priest, very intuitive, know a lot, don't say much, cause see your bullshit. She see the bullshit. Yeah. She seen these motherfuckers taking action. 8 of Wands, I'm telling you. Seeing them motherfuckers throwing shit somebody way. Planning to try to run up on somebody or meet up on somebody. But it's secured though. It's protected. And they taking this leap of faith in a new beginning. Because they definitely trying to collaborate with a third party. What else, ancestors? Rain on me. Lord, won't you take this pain from me? Yeah, but somebody definitely getting ready to have an opportunity to be rewarded. Let me see. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, abundance, new beginning with this emperor who was being held back. Other people wanted you to see it as taking up space, but actually he had obstacles in his way that was holding him back from his new beginning, his bliss, his joy, his happiness, his abundance, or her abundance. It don't have to necessarily, well, it's say, well, you know, sometimes you, like they say, it's energy. So I'm telling you, gaining strength, dropping the pride, dropping the ego, very compassionate, emotionally mature. Now somebody is having anxiety because of the clouded ass perspective of somebody. Now they about to cry like a motherfucker. Now they sensitive. Now they feeling emotional because of all the lies and deceit and the manipulation that they told when it came to them doing the shadow. Now this person, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. 26 was on the clock. Because their perspective was clouded, but now somebody can see because it's definitely been a completion. Something definitely being exposed. Somebody definitely getting clarity. Somebody definitely stuck at a crossroad and can't make a decision because they spiritually blinded, because they was unlearned spiritualists. They was unlearned spiritualists that wanted to take this adventure. That curiosity kills the cat. Yeah, they were contemplating. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get two more from you today. Hey Kelly, how are you? This ain't trust everything that has been said to me and my family. If I went back 10 times over, stuff that was said. I'm trying to tell you, big facts. It's your legacy. Big facts. It's big facts. You are the tree of life. The fuck? That's why they re-silenced. Yeah. And then this is just a stable foundation. I'm telling you, they thought they was gonna keep playing in your feelings, your emotion. They thought they was gonna keep sending these attacks, but hell no, they was re-silenced. Look at that, re-silenced. What that is, the 9 of lightning. Yeah, they feeling wounded, betrayed, backstabbed, let down. Now they guarded. One person is guarded and one person is protected. So flip the role. I see it both ways. I'm telling you, they resizing because it's the wheel of fortune. It's been an ending to that bull. Hang in there. You got this. Hello, how are you? Yeah. For working with a third party situation who was a spiritualist to cause attacks. Now somebody getting ready to take that leap of faith towards a new beginning in the unknown, but they believe it. They are protected. It's on lock. Somebody planning to meet up to take action. Yeah, because they could be charmed by your emotions. Yeah, it could be competition. Yeah, they getting this award because they decided to get this adventure, take this adventure. So Earth Angel, very balanced, just breathe, because because a skill you develop your skill. And now look, all that shit they throwed out is going back. They collecting all their shit. Now they trying to stop them. Don't send that. Let me get all this. Ooh. Now they trying to redo what they did, what they done. Now they trying to redo what they done. Yeah. Now they trying to redo what they done. But you were just stomping with the big dogs though when it came to playing in somebody's motherfucking emotions. You were just stomping with the motherfucking big dogs. But since they don't went through that rebirth, emotional fulfilled with themselves now you need them. Now that you feeling left out, now they feeling held up. Because it's been a change in the situation. Yeah, when it comes to this third party situation and all these death spells they could have been sending every moon cycle, or the delusions and the manipulations that they've been sending every moon cycle, let all that shit gone. Let it go. Let it go. There could have been a work partner, somebody to work with. Yeah, now they feeling self-victimized because they drowning in their own bullshit that they sunk out. Now they stuck at a crossroads. 31, 33 was on the clock. Now they getting ready to ascend. Because somebody getting ready to move forward. Because somebody was definitely determined to goddamn play in somebody's feelings. Because they seen this person abundance. They seen your abundance. Because they was an unlearned spiritualist. And then guess what? They probably went in unlearned. But fucking with you, they done lost all spiritual rights. Period. Yeah. He said, you know, before we go to that, you know, before I heard, like, police, yeah. You very spiritual in tune. So she was there, and I couldn't figure out why, but now I know what it was. Yes, it was her tuning you in to what was going on. Cause you know what, that happened to me when my grandma passed. 3301 was on the clock. That happened to me when my grandma passed. I wasn't staying with my mom. I had my own place, but I was laying there in the bed, but it's like I was dreaming. So it's like in my dream or in my vision, I was doing chest compression. And when I was doing the chest compression, you know what I'm saying? And then spirit would like stop. And I'm like, stop. And I'm like, okay, so it kind of puzzled me for that whole little day. Cause I'm thinking like, why if somebody's trying to say something, why would they say stop? You know what I'm saying? Like stop, don't do it, don't resuscitate type of situation. And it was kind of, and then I started cooking me one of them little TV dinner. It was a chicken Alfredo. And I was cooking me one of those, and my mom called.
I don't know what this is.
And when my mom called, throw it away. And when my mom called, she said, Mama gone. And I'm like, Mama gone? What you mean, Mama gone? Like that. So, you know, she was getting agitated with me because I'm like, what you mean? You like, she gone? Like, what you mean? Like, you know. So she was like, she gone. You know, so she yelling and fussing at me. So, you know what I'm saying? I goes over there. And I'm like, darn, I once was connecting. There was my grandma. She did not want to be resuscitated. She was ready to go. So when I get there, the coroner is there or whatever. So, you know, I'm letting them do not the coroner, but the ambulance was there. And Yeah, the corner was there too, I think. But anyway, long story short, and then I'm like, okay, they was getting ready to put it in the bag, and I'm like, darn, I can't seal before, you know what I'm saying, y'all do all that. So he's like, oh, you haven't been in there? I'm like, no, I haven't. You know what I'm saying? And when I went in there, it's like her spirit went in there, like she was out. Like she didn't waste her time leaving. Like she was out of there. So I'm like, because it was just so peaceful in there. You know what I'm saying? Because like when somebody is not ready to go, their energy, you can actually feel their energy when they is not ready to go because the energy is so intense. So, but it was so calming and so I'm like, wow, okay, so she ain't even lingering around this motherfucker. So then, so I was looking at her as she was laying there, and I'm like, wow, her stomach is swole. And then they was like, her stomach wasn't like that. I was like, So that's how I know that she didn't want to be resuscitated because the air, she wasn't even getting air into her lungs. The air was going straight to her stomach. So yeah, she definitely, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. I I'm not feeling that overdose. I'm feeling like she was more drugged than overdose. I'm just not feeling that overdose. I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling that she was drugged. Panic and ran, got scared and fled. They probably. Mhm. Okay, but let me finish. Change my energy. Let's change this energy. But yeah, and then it was yeah. I mean, I have my spiritual stories on. When I connected with this lady that I was very good friends with. She was older. She was a lot older than. And cause I kind of like she was an elder, and I kind of like hanging around with them a little bit, cause especially when I have nobody in their home with. So I'm the one I'm having to live, cause I'm that child that what I'm saying. I'm not disrespectful, and I'll let you say what you got to say, but I'm not gonna let you be too disrespectful to me. But she used to have to tell me that she have to take me by dosage. But the thing is, like when she passed, I didn't even know she had cancer. But when she passed, because I was scrolling, I was at home, I was scrolling my phone, and I came across her name in my phone, and I felt her spirit say, call your girl. So I instantly called my girl. So 38 was on the clock. So when I called, her grandson answered the phone. And I said, can I speak to Miss Maxine? And he was like, she ain't doing too good right now. And I'm like, well, what you mean? And he was like, they trying to resuscitate her. And I'm like, what? Now this was like a couple of months before my grandma passed. And her grandson, she used to always babysit her grandson. She used to always babysit her grandson. And one day she was okay. Okay, I'm telling two different stories. I'm jumping. Okay, let me go back. So he was like, call your girl. And I'm like, okay. So I instantly called. He was like, yeah, she ain't doing too good. They trying to resuscitate her. He like she was throwing up blood, boom, whatever. So I'm like, I'm like, I'm on my way. I got there. So they was just, they were just laying her body later, I guess the medicine they give them or whatever. So, I stayed, I was there the whole time. And then, but the energy, that's what I mean when I say the energy was so intense in there, because everybody who was in there, she just didn't have she had a problem with. You know what I'm saying? Because she just felt like that was what they was waiting on, to see her die. You know what I'm saying? Because she was really a tough lady, but that's just how her thinking. But so we get there. So her granddaughter came with the son, and the granddaughter was going. I never went in the back of the room. So the granddaughter was getting ready to go to the back to see the grandmama, and the grandbaby was walking behind her. I'm telling you, all I heard her spirit say, yelling, "Don't let him go back there. Don't let him go back there. Don't let him go back there." That's all I kept hearing. Don't let him go back there. I'm talking about, it was like intense. I was like, "Hey, such and such." I said, "I'm going to take him out here with his dad." You know what I'm saying? He don't need to go back there. You know what I'm saying? He don't need to see that. So I went, so I took him outside, whatever. So then we get outside. So I'm like, man. So, that's when I'm like in touch with my spirituality. I was acknowledging my spirituality, but I haven't really accepted it, for what it was. So, I told the lady was crazy. Like, this whole spiritual event with her was just so crazy. So, so after all that, took him outside, talking. So her grandson mad because he was like, why they didn't try to save her? Why didn't they try to save her? But when they looked in her medical chart, it said, do not resuscitate. She didn't want to be resuscitated. So, and I told him she did not want to be resuscitated. It's in her record, so he was kind of upset about that, So now the coroners is literally like bringing her body out. So they got her at 4222 was on the clock. Now they bringing her body out and is in the body bag. So the way the porch was set up, it was basically like we was this rail right here that's behind me. We was literally standing right here, and you had some standing on this side. So it's like she can really come through like how I'm sitting here. So I'm seeing them bring her body out, and it's like she is like was so hilarious. But I get what she was saying, because let me explain something to you. The last thing that leaves the body when a person is dead is the touch. That's the last thing that leaves the body. I'm healthcare. I studied it. I'm medical. I went to school for this, so I know it. That was one of my PowerPoint presentations that I had to do. So that was the last. Feeling that leaves the body. So now let's go back to what I'm getting ready to say is that the fact that when they brought her out in the body bag, 43:33 was on the clock. So it kind of like they kind of, how they kind of whoop you up a little bit and your body just, hit flat, right? And then the only thing I heard her say, damn, why they doing my body like that? Why they treat me so rough? So, what I'm saying? I hear this shit, but I'm keeping it cool too, you know what I'm saying? Because I hear her saying this shit. And she was like, why they doing my body so rough? You know what I'm saying? Because her and her 211s, you can tell her and her 211s nothing. But, and that was, and I cried after, they came and they, was taking her body out to, because, that was my girl. You know what I'm saying? She used to babysit my kids when my kids were kids. You know what I'm saying? While I work, so... Yeah. So I know. So I said that to say that, yes, you are spiritual. You are on your path. You are in tune. See, this is supposed to be an energy reading, and but I had to give you some type of clarification because, so you can know you're not alone in this situation. Because I don't have them experiences.
That's all I want to be. Relax. My girl tonight. You forgot my gift for me.
Yeah. Definitely. You're welcome. See, this supposed to be a whole energy reel. Okay, well, God, you know, hey, however it flow, I'm rocking with it. I'm rocking with it. I'm rocking with it. Let me see. What you just say? Yeah. Can you bring me a Sprite back? Huh? Okay. All right, answers in the spirit. What do we have? Thank you. Cause see, I be trying to tell them, Miss Sutton, that I be for real. You know, I be trying to tell them, you know, but like they say, you can take the horse to the warrior, but you can't make them drink it. So and then it kind of, you know, push me back from doing what I'm doing. But the spirit keep telling me stop worrying about how many viewers you got or who all watching. You know what I'm saying? Deliver the message. Deliver the message. So, you know, that's what kind of motivate me because I really love doing this because I know that I'm pure at heart and I know my ancestors ain't going to guide me wrong. So I'm not going to get on here and give miscommunication because my thing is what you dish out, it got, okay, like that's why a lot of them going through karma now. Just put it like that. And before I came out, I'm like, hey, you know, like I did my children. I started off with my kids. When I started doing tarot, I started off with my kids. To the fact they had to tell me, oh my God, my stomach, you know? Like, I'm like, am I doing? You like, yes. I'm like, for real, yes. And they little friends. That's how I started off. And then so I was like, okay, and then I'm real shy. So, and then this is another way that I was trying to kind of come out that shyness a little bit, you know, because I know God want to use me. And I am a willing vessel and I want him to use me. And the thing is, church wasn't going to do it because I like to smoke marijuana. So I'm like, Lord, I don't mind doing your work and your will, you know, delivering your message, you know, but I want to be me. You feel what I'm saying? So that's just like people say, oh, you say you a Christian and you curse. How you a Christian and you curse and you do this and you do that. But guess what? The motherfuckers who say they Christians, the ones that y'all don't know about who doing their shit in secret because it's in secret. Your pastor, you know they drinking, you know they doing all that extra ass shit too. They just ain't showing it. See, they wolves in sheep clothing. So it's like, okay, so God is not looking for actress. He looking for pure in heart. Pure in heart. Just like they say, oh, the Bible said you don't supposed to put your mouth on the man or woman of God. Who really is the man and woman of God? Just because you call them bishop, preachers, teachers, don't make them a man or a woman of God. A man and a woman of God is going to try to walk in his image. They ain't got time to be trying to people please people when you trying to walk in Christ. Or when you trying to walk in this spiritual world. And that's what they fail to realize. Then as soon as you leave, then and you start doing your own thing. what really your passion, because you've been drawn to this since childhood, but you grew up Christian. I grew up holiness, and I'm still holiness. I'm not Baptist. I'm not a Kojic. I'm not what that is, Pentecostal. I'm holiness, total devoted to God. I'm totally devoted to God. So what I wear don't make me less Christian, less spiritual. But I know me, and I know my heart, and I know when I put some on, and I know if it look, you know what I'm saying. And then, okay, anyway. So yeah, you so is yeah. That's it. Love and help one another. That's what he say. Do unto others as you would have them to do unto you. Simple as that. So if I'm out here giving all the love, all the caring, all the compassion, all the lifting up, but yet y'all beat me down, y'all don't want to help. 5111 was on the clock. Y'all don't want to help. Y'all don't want to encourage. Y'all don't want to show none of that. But here I am dishing out money. Here I am motivational speaking. Here I am healing. Here I am trying to deliver. So it's like, it's no matter what you do, it's like it's always going to be somebody or something that gonna try to stop you and hold you back. But the thing is, I am so grateful that all the attacks that was put on my life since childhood did not affect me as much as they wanted to. So that's why I'm grateful, you know, and I always look like I know I'm supposed to be farther along than what I am. But I just never thought that, magic, witchcraft, Rachel. I didn't even know these stuff until 3 years ago. I really didn't think that this stuff existed. And my mama used to always tell me that her grandma put a hex on her. She used to always tell me that, but I thought my mom was always, a little mental delusion and shit, but she never changed that story through my childhood. She never changed it. She used to say they used to put stuff in her shoes. No folks used to be so jealous of my mom when my mom was beautiful and had long hair. And a lot of people hated on my mom and my dad relationship as well. Because they the trickery, the trickster, you feel what I'm saying? The magic. They start doing that. But see, because they thought my daddy was the one with the money. They thought my daddy was the GOAT. No, it was my mama. My mama was the GOAT. Just like I'm the GOAT. Just like my daughter's the GOAT. If they step up and do their thing too, you know what I'm saying? So, come on. Like, make it make sense. Because God already said that he made woman for man help mate. The woman gonna always be the GOAT. Always be the GOAT. Especially if she on the right side of her femininity. If she on the right side of it and if she ain't in this damn karmic ass energy of this stuff, I promise you. And see, a lot of them become karmic because they end up blocking their heart because of the hurt. But love is pain. No matter how you see it, love is pain. You gonna feel it. Even when a loved one die, it hurts. And then it said God wants us to feel that same pain he felt when he had to turn his back on Satan. When he had to kick him out. Because he got grown and he started smelling himself. So God, this me up here, Go on down there. Go on and create you down there. Not up here. So we gonna give these motherfuckers who don't want to get it right, we gonna get them hell. They get to burn in the lake of fire. And I know it's not a lake of fire. I really don't know. I really don't think it's a lake of fire. I know it's not a lake of fire, but what I do believe that they gonna, whatever they do, they karma is gonna drag their ass. That's what I'm saying. They karma gonna drag their ass in this life and in the next life. They karma gonna drag their ass. They gonna keep living that scenario over and over and over and over. It's non-stop. That's eternal. That's their eternal life. That's their eternal life. You reap what you sow, whether it's in the physical or the spiritual. So if you sow a whole lot of spiritual bullshit, oh, your death is, boy, you finna be tortured. You're not even gonna have peace when you die. Not. Ain't no way. I don't see it. And see, those are the ones, those are the type of energies that end up making people karmic, because when they pass over, they look for bodies to jump into. So when they end up jumping into these bodies, now this person has this demonic ass energy. Because now the situation done changed, because this person ain't who they used to be. Now you see the difference in this person. Now you know this person is under attack. Or this person have a spirit attached to them. That's the only way evil can escape. Jumping in and out of bodies. So think about it. This demonic ass energy just got you so fucked up that it jumped in your body, made you mad, made you do some fuck shit that you know you don't normally do, knowing that you don't want to do it, but you so in this blackout, in this rage, all you see is nothing probably, but what's going on because you in this rage. But guess what happens? Once that energy been released, guess what? That motherfucking demon done jumped in somebody else, and guess what? Now you stuck feeling with the consequences. Because you allowed the devil to trick you. Because you didn't check your emotions at the door. Because your mind was already in a fucked up mind space, and that's why you was easily to attack. Because you was already in low vibrational energy. That's why it was easy for the devil to attack. That's why I say you reap what you sow. So make sure what you sow is good. You sow bullshit, you get bullshit. Do you know if you see somebody out here sowing, let me share. If you said, and then some people, you reap what you sow. Let me tell you, a lot of people are looking for tangible things to, reap. Like, I want what I see. I want what I can taste. I want that. You see what I'm saying? But see, when I give, I'm giving, but I'm asking for health and strength back. Because if I can get my health and keep my health and my strength up, I can be able to maintain what I need to do. So God, you say be a cheerful giver. So that means if I'm going to do it, I'm being cheerful. Because if I'm not being a cheerful giver, then that means that I'm doing it out of vain. I'm just doing it because I'm hoping to get something back in return. Why not do it for your own personal salvation? Why not do it to make your heart be pure? Why not do it to make your heart be right? Why not do it to be clean? Make yourself whiter than snow. Purify yourself. I'm telling you, the body is just a vessel. Flesh of my flesh, bone of my bone. But if you ain't walking with love, if you ain't walking with integrity, you ain't walking with respect, you just lost. You just lost. And I thank God for my grandparents. I thank God for my ancestors. Because the love that they gave was genuine and real. So it's like, I miss that. I miss the gatherings. And then see, that's the thing. When grandma gone, you know, because grandma holds shit together. You feel me? And then it's like when grandma gone, grandma, you already know the family gonna fall apart. You already know the family gonna fall apart. But who is really trying to keep grandma love alive? Who really trying to keep the memories alive? Just because they gone and flushed, they still here in spirit. See, now they can see more of your bullshit and what you're doing. And now they see how things are really playing out. Now they on the other side of the field. You feel me? But I want that love back. I want that gathering back when we all had fun. Not just for my family. I'm talking about period. What community. Thanksgiving's not the same no more. And the only thing I can remember is like the music, the talking, because especially when you're in a Christian family, you know, you had the ones that didn't do too much, but you know, they ain't do stuff by the house either. You know what I'm saying? So they gone up a little bit, then they gonna do what they got to do, then you know they come on back. But that's exactly what it is. Selfish. Be so fucking selfish. And then, you know, because grandma did everything. And see, that's why half of these motherfuckers don't know how to be parents. Because grandma did it. So when grandma don't raise their babies and grandma done passed on to be with somebody else, now this child is acting out of control. Because grandma ain't there no more and mama don't know what the fuck she doing or what the fuck she talking about, or mama act like she don't motherfucking care. Because she too busy worrying about her own fucking self. You know what I'm saying? Back then, we didn't even know what goddamn jealousy was. Envious was when it came to family. Because we were so connected. We had fun. We even did shit that we know we ain't supposed to do. But the children do shit they don't know. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they get their ass whooped and they don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because we do shit. Because we children. Just curious. Out of curiosity. And I refuse to let somebody hold my childhood against me for what I did as a child. Cause it say what the Bible say? If you what did it say? When a boy becomes a man, he put away his childish whatever, however it go. It's the same with a female. Yeah, man, he's out the church for dinner, staying at church, or we got second service. You know what I'm saying? I remember I used to cry. Cause one day I wanted to stay because I was in a choir and we were singing. So I'm talking about this holiness. Now this is when I want holiness. You know what I'm saying? Holiness is still right. Go holiness. If you trying to get your heart pure, go holiness. But ew. So man, I'm telling you, yes. Those the fun days, singing in the choir. Oh, yes. Now we ain't never play in church now, but hey, we'll visited early other churches, singing at their churches. Man, we was lit. And the church that we was going to was True Light Church of our Lord Jesus Christ. And I still love my bishop. And we started out in his basement in his home before he even got his church in Covington. And we used to eat Sunday dinners. I'm talking about we were just a family. It was like a family. We stayed over there because they used to come get everybody, and then we go over their house, have church, and she cooked Sunday dinner. Everybody eat, we sit around. Then the grown folks, they have their little time, and the kids, we all outside in the backyard or walking around the complex because it was in by East Lake Meadows. So, yeah, I kind of miss those days. Yeah, me and my brother did too. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. I used to sing all the time till my mama moved the devil in. I'm telling you. She moved that devil in. I had to shake the book. Like, God, I know you didn't just do me. It's like I literally checked the book, then open it back up, and try and figure out what the fuck was going on. Like, hey, hold on, wait, oh. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't say too much because it's her stuff. You feel what I'm saying? So it's her spot. That's who she want, And okay, I'm cool with it. But I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna say one thing to you. Don't touch my motherfucking children. Don't touch my motherfucking children. That's all I had to say. You don't call the police on me before and everything. That's why I say Sagittarius and Scorpios, no go. No go. It's truly a Ike and Tina relationship. Cause they gonna act dumb as fuck and you gonna be ready to pop their ass in the face, or you gonna be too focused and in your thoughts to, what I'm saying, they trying to figure out why in the hell you egging them because they think you egging them, but you're not. So no, I don't do toxicity. I don't do it. I save myself the stress. For real, it just be too much. It just be too much. But then sometimes like, I be thinking like, I just can't. I'm trying to see, I can't see myself going back to church. I just can't see it. I just can't see it. I can't. I just can't see it. Thank you. I just can't see it. My dad was toxic too. My dad and his wife were toxic too. Yeah, my mama Scorpio, she toxic too. But I love my mama. We don't get it twisted. Because I go to war about my motherfucking mama. And another thing about them Scorpios, they very secretive. They are very secretive. I think the reason why I'm halfway the way I am now is because of my mom. She never really showed emotions. So I never really knew what she was going through or if she was going through anything, you know. And so I growed up and my children started growing up. And then now I'm on the phone with my mama like, oh, Ma, did you feel like this, such? You're like, yeah, girl. Mm-hmm. She said, as soon as they move out, you're going to be at peace. I just like, well, did you feel like this? Like, for real. My mom and my dad my dad grew up Kojic. So, you know, he know all about Bishop Mason and all that stuff there, the witch. I think Bishop Mason was really a witch doctor. And he just used it in a form of Christianity or whatever it is that he do to rebuke and bind demonic energies, which I don't see as a bad thing. You see what I'm saying? My daddy, I used to be a daddy's girl. I ain't gonna even lie. I used to be a daddy's girl. I did. You couldn't talk about my dad without me crying. I used to be a daddy's girl. Then the drugs took over, you know, but I managed to still be by his side, you know. Then, you know, foul shit, but, you know, it is what it is. But right now, today, I don't, matter of fact, today is actually my dad's birthday. He's a Leo. And my mom is a Scorpio. And they was definitely compatible for each other. My grandma told me that. They was definitely compatible for each other. They balanced each other out. They really did. They really did. I used to always wanted my dad and my mom back together. But he used to always tell me, baby, it ain't gonna happen. But then that's when I started realizing 3 years ago that, you know, about this magic shit and witchcraft and folk putting shit in folk food and blocking chakras and, you know, so folks can't see clearly on what the fuck going on. Now I understand. My mama never really talked to me about her love life, you know, as a child. You know, she never, like, that's what I mean when I say Scorpios are secretive. She never talked to me about her love life until I really, 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 probably like a year ago when I really, really, before I moved here, when I really, really, like, we were sitting on the phone and I just asked her. Because at the time I was doing the cards and my grandma was speaking to me. And it just made me want to call her and ask her, like, and she told me, like, your dad was my first love. It was love at first sight. That's what she said. It was love at first sight when she seen my dad. And she was like, my grandma, which is my dad's mom, was getting ready to they was getting ready for a wedding. But the wedding never happened because interference, that's when the interference came in. So I was listening to my mom's story and I was like, okay, I see you didn't fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't fight for it. You know what I'm saying? You didn't fight for your relationship, you know, with my dad, you know. And my mom, she's very vulnerable. So it's like they really took advantage of my mom. You know what I'm saying? So then she was telling me that, and then I got deeper into the tarot, and, you know, that's when my grandma was like, yeah, you know, they really balanced each other out. And then my dad was at work one day after I got finished talking to my mom, and then I was talking to my dad, and he gave me his side of the story. You know, like, they was always jealous of your mom. Your mom was pretty. She had this long hair, not just people in the street, even like my grandma, you know. And then when my grandma, I think my grandma was I never met her, but with this picture that I have of her, she looked like she was E5. She definitely looked like she was E5. And my dad was like, he just took her out, come and go with me, and she went and however that went. But yeah. And I was telling him like, and when I was telling him the story, it's like he was laughing at me, like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Well, babe, I like, but he was at work, so I couldn't really talk to him long, so yeah. So when my dad used to have conversations, it used to be like a counselor counseling a counselor. So he be trying to counsel me when I'm counseling him type of situation. So, but and my uncle, I remember my uncle telling me, I'm like, yeah, I want to be a man of God. He like, just because a man, you know what I'm saying, in church don't mean you're a man of God. He was like, look at your dad. I was like, you know what? Yeah, you got a point there. Like, yeah, you really do have a point there. But I believe that because whatever generation curse that was put upon them, I asked my dad one day, I said, are you a warlock or wizard? You know what I'm saying? He just started laughing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but he used to always tell me, you just don't know what family you in. I don't, and y'all ain't trying to tell me, and I'm trying to figure this out on my own. So I know it's something spiritual. And then he did finally tell me that my granddad, my great granddad was a witch doctor. My granddad was a priest or bishop or something like that. So you know what I'm saying, and I read that inheritance. Like my dad used to also tell me that he's supposed to teach the women and not supposed to teach the men, but I never really understood what that meant. You know what I'm saying? Like me teaching, him teaching. I don't know. But I'm like, wow, okay. But then it's like my dad, you think, as a child, you think the things that your parents are telling you is right. You know what I'm saying? Because they are parents. And if you're and you have a intuitive child, a spiritual, a saucy child, it's like missing pieces. It's like it's not coming together. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, now I have to redirect my path. You know what I'm saying? Like, because of the way I was taught or all of that, now I have to rewrite that. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. So, but let me see. I got to do Taurus. I mean, not Taurus, Pisces. Ancestor message. See what the Pisces ancestors want them to know. All right. Peace and blessings. Thank you for chopping it up with me. Be blessed. Yes, you got it. I'm talking about everybody. Everybody. I had a test from everybody. And then like God will have you to detach from people in order to heal you, because it's like a self-healing, self-love type healing. And and then it's like, then after you don't did your self-love type healing, then it's like he'll put you right back in that same situation to test your how capable and how stable you are in those emotions. I'm telling you, spirit guides, your ancestors, they would have you fighting battles that you didn't even know you had to fight. You be fighting battles you don't even know you have to fight. And then the thing is, they setups. Your spirit team some real good setups. And I be laughing at them on some for real, because your spiritual team, because they believe in you and they know you. So your spiritual team be some real life setup. But they know you though. They know what you can do and what you can't do. So imagine that you whooping ass that you don't even know you whooping ass. You feel what I'm saying? You can be whooping ass and you don't even know you whooping ass. That's how what I mean when once you come awakening to your spirituality and your true calling and who you truly supposed to be. And then it's like, you look at things different. You look at people different. Now you don't want to be around people because now you feel like everybody is on it. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody is on it. And it calls you to distance yourself from people, to be observative, to listen to your spirit guides, and sit back. So that's the whole point of meditation, fasting, you know what I'm saying, abstinence without food, because you gain control of the flesh. And that way, when you gain control of the flesh, that means your spiritual, your higher self, your spiritual being is in full effect. So it's like your spiritual team is like, that's why it says you can cleanse through water, fertility, and prosperity. Yes, I'm telling you, my ancestors and my spirit guides started me on that salt bath, that spiritual bath. I'm telling you, I was walking up the hill, when the wind is just blowing and they just talking and I'm just listening. And it was like, because, I just had my baby. So, you still in that little postpartum depression type of energy, but, you could tell something is off, but, postpartum from anything else. So I knew I was having a little bit of postpartum, but whatever else was going on, I knew it was something different because I was feeling different. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I knew somebody was sending something my way or somebody was putting something in my food. Okay. And I didn't, okay. Anyway, so, I used to just always go to the store and I used to just play the machine, you know what I'm saying? They say, so, I just used to sit and just play, I go out there and play a couple of dollars on 25 cents just to, free my mind up, and, so I was walking back to the house and spirit was like, so what are you looking for in a man? So, subconsciously, I'm answering that question. Then they give me a picture. Then I start laughing. And then they start telling me to cleanse myself. And I'm like, cleanse myself? What you mean about cleanse myself? So I was like, herbal bath. I'm like, herbal bath. So I had to Google herbal bath to see what the hell was going on. And then I seen, to protect your aura and your energy from negative energy, keep your vibration. I'm like, okay. I can work with that. Boom, 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 boom. So when I said that, I work with that, boom. I started off, the first herbal bath that I started off with was the self-love herbal bath. That was the first herbal bath that I started off with was the self-love. When I went from the self-love, because then I feel like by me doing that self-love herbal bath first, I feel like that put me into my shadow work. So now that I'm self-loving, now I got to go through the shadow work. So now I got to work on my shadow self. But see, I always acknowledged my shadow self, but I never became my shadow self. So then that's when I started doing protection spells. I mean, not spells, protection baths. I did the protection baths. I started doing black salt, or I started doing the sea salt. Then I did because I used to order them. It said remove hexes and curses or whatever bath. I used to do that. I used to have the little bath beads they used to have that they used to you could put in your water that and then my intentions and and then they send you the instructions on how you can cleanse yourself and your energy and all that. And then right after that, then I started meditating, and then right after that, I was like, I want to get a divination done on me. So then I end up getting a divination done on me, and I'm like, okay, all right. So, what I'm saying? I paid that fee up, what I'm saying? And then I left it like that, what I'm saying? Then I just started, that's where I start honoring my ancestors and my spirit guides, through the divination. With what I was told, and so I started meditating. I always a meditator though, but this time I used my closet as my prayer room. You know what I'm saying? Because I watched that movie War Room. I'm like, okay, that's okay. I can do that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking about when I started it, the kids used to go in there like, Nana, can I sit in your closet? I didn't stop them because it's already anointed. It's already my sanctuary. It's my scarred spot. So they lay there too. I let them go in there and then lay there and relax and do whatever it is that they do. Because normally they in there on the laptop anyway, YouTube and, away from everybody. Then I start setting up an altar. And to believe it or not, it used to be this tarot reader that I used to watch before I became a tarot reader. And I really just listening to her, you know what I'm saying? I like how to honor your ancestors. That's where I got that from. Giving offering to the ancestors, da 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 da. Yeah, I learned a lot from that tarot reader. And I think that tarot reader, she's no longer a tarot reader. I never actually got a personal reading done with her ever with now one of these tarot readers. Never, ever booked a reading with these tarots. Never, ever. I'll just watch their channel. If it resonated, do. If it don't, it don't. That's how I deal with it. And I used to watch her. And yeah, I believe she's no longer terrorist. I believe like she was probably one of those ones who was in on the mix with the rest of those, because they said what they call them, gang gobblers, whatever. Yeah, I think she was somewhere in there. But if she really knew who she was and really knew how much she helped me along my spiritual journey, she'll be shocked. And I'm not going to even call her name out on here, but she'll be shocked. Mm-hmm. Yep, she would be shocked. I'm telling you, because see and then I know a lot of these readers on here stealing my contents too, and they think I don't know. Cause see, another thing, because you can do a live video, so just like I say, if I'm doing a live and I say, okay, what come out, so I don't know what coming out, so I can't really put a title to it yet. You see what I'm saying? So they already watching, so whatever title they got from them just observing my channel is what they using. So they benefit and offer other people. And you see what I'm saying? So it's like crazy, but it is what it is. Because see, the thing is, they not authentic. Because if you got to watch somebody else, you know what I'm saying, and then, just to get something, but it's all good though. I ain't mad. Because what God has for me, it gonna be for me. And can't no demon in hell take it away. I love spiritual Sag. I love spiritual Sag. Mm-hmm. And when her son passed, that hurt. See, and the thing is, I'm very compassionate about other people, and it's like, but it's so many attacks, and you want to, show your condolences or whatever, but it's like, yeah, but yeah, because I felt like she was under attack for that to happen, because her son, well, I think it was committed suicide. Yeah, I like spiritual Sag. Who else I used to watch that I don't see no more? Um, um, what her name? Unapologetic Tarot. I used to like watching horrors. Um, who else? Unapologetic. Um, I like LaRasha too. Goddess Queen Jasmine 23. I like her too. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, certain stuff she say that I don't understand seems to just fly right over my head. So, it just fly right over my head. I'm like, huh? But yeah, I like her too. I like her series because she be having series. So I like her series. Who else? Who else? I used to like watching what her name, Afunji Bling. I used to like watching her back in the day because when I tell you she ain't get no fuck, she was just going in, but she don't calm down a whole lot now. So I don't know what the hell she done went through or what she done experienced, but the baby humble now. I don't think I ever watched Tiffany Intuitive. Oh, I used to watch Can Be the Light. What her name? Can. I used to watch her. Who else I used to watch? There's a lot. Oh, Turning Tide Tarot. I liked her. Oh, who I really, really like? Hello Tarot in the house. I like him. I never seen Peppermint Tarot. I like Tyler Tarot. I like Rumbling Mike. I like I like Hattie, but I haven't seen her post anything. I like Hattie. I used to like to watch Sal Tarot, but it's just like he take too long to get to the point. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm on Sal. Who else? Those are the ones. Now the ones I'm calling is the ones that before I started doing my tarots, that's who I used to watch. But I still watch Tyler Tarot. Let me see, Beauty 14. Nope. I don't even know who that is. Oh, and who else I used to watch? Revolution. Her. That Revolution Tarot. Her too. Um, Let me see. If I have to say who the karmic tarots are, I would have to say who I think was the karmic tarot readers. I ain't gonna call them out. I ain't gonna even call them out, but I know them. I know them. Oh, you know who else I used to watch? What was her name? Was it Alexis? Crow Tarot. I liked her. Especially when she first came out and she was doing it and that thing went right over her head. Like she was like, hold on, wait, this too much. I don't even know what you I like her. Come and get your pizza. Yep. But all them baby tarots that's out there. Yeah. Most of them baby tarots was the ones who was easily to persuade and to get into do dirty work to come into this cult. It was easy for them to do it. Because they were still working out a low vibrational energy. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta do this on Pisces. Thank you. Bye-bye. Mwah.